they became the point of contact for the investigation, which means that we cannot utilize the Salt Lake City police resources, and that we have to rely on the University of Utah police. And they have such limited resources that they can't find time most of the time to look at videos. They don't have the time to even give me, updates on the sightings. It's been very frustrating. I know that it's simply because logistically they don't have the staff. The most important thing to note is they have very limited resources, and it's very difficult for them to support us in the way that we would be supported if we were with the Salt Lake Police Department. And so a lot of the activity that we have is all coming from me and the volunteers that are kind and loving enough to show up and help me look for my son. I think something else, the most important thing I need to say, is that we are in a critical window. This is not someone who is just going to go off and survive for a few weeks and be okay, like a normal human with normal health. He has been torn away from his medication, and that was 11 days ago, and he absolutely will be in a state of life or death if he isn't already right now. And so we have a very limited time to find him. It's so critical that we find him in the next few days for him to be able to survive this ordeal.
Colton Jett, 20 years old, missing from the Ogden area since November 14th. Colton, 6'3", roughly 270 pounds, hasn't been seen or heard from for 2.5 weeks now. His mother, Bobby, joined me on Utah's Missing last week.
Having an autistic child, not everybody understands what that's like. It's a scary deal. And if someone does understand autism, they understand what I'm going through right now. Like, I'm fearing everything. What if someone put drugs in my son's system? What if? And like I said, I feel someone's behind this and someone's holding my son back. I've been saying this since day 3. My intuitions with things like this are not wrong. And I'm sorry, I'm breaking down again. Apologize. Walk up to Colton. Like, if you see him, ask questions. He's very vulnerable. He's approachable. He'll talk to you. He's not violent. He knows how to speak to people. Like, it's just what I've taught him. But I'm fearing these things. But he is very approachable. People, like, when they say, "Oh, I've seen him," why aren't they stopping to see? Why aren't they asking questions? Like, take a little bit of time out of your day, please, and just reach out if you see somebody that looks like him. Go talk to them. There's no harm in speaking to somebody to know the facts about someone that's missing. That's the whole point of this. Like, I normally would not reach out like I'm doing, but I'm devastated, and I love my son, and I want him home. Like I said, this is out of his norm.
Ogden police told me a few days ago they have no updates on the case. Call Weber County Dispatch if you have any information on Colton's whereabouts. Some new information tonight on the search for a missing man in San Juan County. On Tuesday, family members spent the day searching in Bluff, Utah for 75-year-old Joseph Paychak. He was last heard from on November 18th. The artist and guide did not show up for a Thanksgiving gathering, was reported missing November 27th. The sheriff's office and recently did a big search last Friday, but it turned up with no leads, something that worries Joe Paychak's family.
We're very worried, trying to remain positive. They cut off the search party, and it's really hard to come to terms with.
Rainey Paychak describes his father Joe as an archaeologist, artist, Marine veteran, and a man deeply loved by his community. The days are now stretching into nearly a week since he was reported missing, with temperatures dipping to the low 20s at night. Sheriff Lehigh Lacey with the San Juan County Sheriff's Office says more search efforts are still being planned.
We'll have some dogs come and check in the area in the next week. And then we'll just, every time there's a tip coming in, we'll follow that lead until we figure out what happened.
The family says it appears that Paychak left suddenly. The sheriff's office says there's no indication of foul play. We also spoke with Rainey's cousin, who drove to Bluff, Utah from California and was out searching yesterday and today. If anyone has information or sightings, contact the San Juan County Sheriff's Office. 16-year-old Kylie Ariano now missing for more than 6 months. She left her Garden City home in late May. There's been no social media activity or communication with family since. Kylie's mother, Stephanie, has put flyers out and countless social media posts to try to bring awareness to her daughter's disappearance. In September, the Rich County Sheriff's Office telling 2 News they've been following up on leads and tips, but they've had no confirmed sightings. Kylie, 5'6", weighing roughly 115 pounds, chin-length brown hair, brown eyes, black braces and tattoos. If you have any information, contact the Rich County Sheriff's Office at 435-793-2285. You can reference case number R308. Let's do that one more time. 25R308. That is the full case number. And finally, a cold case tonight, nearing 10 years. Haruchika Dirk Miyagi lived in American Fork, Utah, was last seen in Arizona on December 5th, 2015. Miyagi was seen outside of Dewey, Arizona. A resident called police that night to report a trespasser. According to the Charlie Project archives, Miyagi drove away, crashed through a gate on the property. Police found his red Mazda Protege a few hours later stuck in a wash with heavy front end damage. I will share that photo with you shortly on social media. I just got a copy of it from the sheriff's office down there in Arizona. There was no sign of Miyagi after that moment, and he hasn't been seen or heard from again. According to the Charlie Project, his family doesn't know why he was in Arizona. Miyagi, no ties to the state. Prior to his disappearance, he actually created an investment software program, was involved in several companies in the Utah County area, very active on social media with accounts on multiple platforms, including YouTube. His final social media post to his public Facebook account, 9 p.m., December 3rd, 2015, 2 days before he surfaced in Arizona. He wrote, quote, "The power of giving is important. Want to give as much as possible. It's called karma." This was the last time any of his loved ones had heard from him. Haruchika Miyagi's case remains unsolved. He would be 44 years old today. This is something that has been in the works for 10 years. If you know of his whereabouts, you can contact the American Fork Police Department or the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office in Arizona. For continued coverage on Utah's missing cases, join us Wednesday, 7 o'clock, right here on Arc Salt Lake. We're dedicated to helping Utahns find some answers, get some closure, like always. I encourage you to reach out to me on social media if you have a case you'd like us to look into. Still ahead here on Arc Salt Lake, she has 8 million followers on TikTok and is using her influence to spread Christmas cheer. The ripple effect she hopes will help brighten the holidays for even more angels. Angel tree shopping underway across Utah with just days left to fulfill those wishes. A local influencer with 8 million followers helping spark a wave of generosity. Kristen Kenny tagged along for some influencer style angel tree shopping. It's been fun.
Hi. Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh, I love your video.
Thank you so much.
If you scroll TikTok, you've probably seen her.
This sassy dog is my favorite. Bag one. Next is.
People are like, oh my gosh, the Lego girl, or oh my gosh, the angel tree girl.
Influencer Serena Neal, a once shy girl from Utah, started making TikTok videos for fun 6 years ago.
All I want for Christmas is for someone to want a Bratz doll. Okay, there were 4 kids who needed clothes.
And has turned it into a global community of 8 million followers. But it's her angel tree videos that move people differently.
Long sleeves and some joggers. I got my girl Sherpa leggings and 2 shirts. Got this 10-year-old.
My most popular angel tree video is this one with 34 million.
She picked a tag with an extra special request.
And this kid said that he wants a female calico kitten for a support pet because his support dog passed away.
And she confirmed it with Angel Tree and went to 3 adoption centers before finding the cat.
No treat. They said she's a little shy.
It was probably one of the best experiences of my life. And I'm trying hard not to cry now.
Yeah.
Because it was just so special. Like, I mean, I love my animals.
For Serena, a self-proclaimed poodle mom, she says Angel Tree fills a space in her holidays.
I don't have kids, and I feel like kids really bring the holiday magic. And so doing Angel Tree just gives more life to the holidays for me.
Over 3 years, Serena has shot for 50 angels. And today?
Today I'm teaching the news how to Angel Tree shop.
We're angel tree shopping influencer style.
It says that he likes Marvel and Batman. Okay, me and KK picked out this outfit. So cute.
It's more than the views.
It's just a butterfly effect. Someone came up to me at this grocery store 10 minutes ago and was like, I saw you buy some angel trees, and that made me want to go do it.
So this is what we got for our 9-year-old boy. We have a coloring and activity book, shoes, socks, an outfit, glow-in-the-dark rock art, Batman Legos, slime, and a Marvel action figure.
Great work.
It's proof that one small act of kindness can spark a whole season of good.
And that's exactly the whole point of sharing this online, is because it's just this ripple effect of good.
That was so sweet.
Hi, Luna. Nice to meet you.
Kristen Kenny, KUTV 2 News.
The 2 News Salvation Army Angel Tree, presented by Cypress Credit Union and sponsored by Smith's, Whipple Service Champions, Utah Ford Stores, Balance of Nature, and Summit Sotheby's International Realty.
Okay, the words were influencer style, by the way. You can make sure Utah kids and seniors have presents to open on Christmas morning by adopting an angel from the 2 News Angel Tree. All you have to do is go to any Cypress Credit Union or Smith's and pull a card from one of the angel trees, shop for your angel, and return new unwrapped gifts by December 12th. Deer Valley says they got enough to open up some runs. The resort will kick off its ski season Saturday 9 a.m. Pass holders on Friday. Deer Valley will have that special appreciation day for those pass holders, and you know, you got to get up there and see what they got to offer. Right now, it's still slim pickings for everybody. The East Village scheduled to open later in December. That is the big hyped up location. Snowmaking terrain preparation underway as they get the moisture, as they get the fresh snow. But Deer Valley, like many others, just going to start small and kind of work their way up. Right. And we really need a gift this time of year. We need a big gift.
Yeah, I think this is truly going to help. This is the first winter storm watch of the season. This is going to be the most snow of the season so far. I could see upwards of 2 feet, and you know, this could be a storm that surprises us, maybe on the higher side than that. So that is a possibility here, especially, of course, for the remarkable Cottonwoods, where we could see maybe 30 inches of snow. These watches go into effect tomorrow night. That'll continue through Friday into Saturday night. Again, tomorrow there will be likely a warning, upgraded to a warning. But the snow levels will start low in the valleys. We'll start off with snow here in Salt Lake City with a mix of rain and snow as we get into Friday morning, then going to all rain as we get into Friday afternoon and evening hours as those snow levels continue to rise through the weekend. We're starting off, though, this evening here with chilly conditions. We're into the 30s up and down the Wasatch Front. We had some snow showers through much of the day today. Dry right now, 29 in Heber, 30 in Milford, 27 in Panguitch. Even pretty chilly in the St. George area. Again, we had a few snowflakes that continue to dry out, clear out, and we're clearing out down towards the south. Now we're just getting ready for our next weather maker, and that will come in the form of a Pacific storm that'll be kind of streaming in along the trough here. We've got a high pressure system back out towards the west, but we're going to be seeing a series of storms here through the weekend as we get through the day tomorrow. Still plenty of sunshine. It's going to be late tomorrow night after sunset. We start to see some snow showers developing across southern Idaho into the northern end of the Wasatch Front, becoming moderate with some snow showers through Friday morning. So Friday's morning commute could be a little bit iffy here with some slick conditions and some road slush out there. And then again, going over to that rain snow mix to even just all rain here across the valleys Friday evening as those snow levels rise, and again, heavy mountain snow with periods of on and off snow showers here for the mountains through much of Saturday. Again, snowfall amounts will be pretty impressive for some of those areas. We might get a little bit of a thump of some snow for those valleys, especially for those higher elevation valleys where we could see maybe up to 2 inches of snow in Ogden before we see that transition and that change over to rain. So lows overnight, it's going to be quite cold. We're down into the 20s for much of the area, some teens in some spots. 32 for high tomorrow in Park City. It's going to be cold out ahead of that storm. St. George, you're looking at temperatures here that'll go from the 50s into the 60s as we head into next week. Pretty mild weather, calm weather for you, but across the Wasatch Front, we're starting to get things going here with that storm. We'll watch out for the potential for a brief window for some accumulating snow before that change over to rain, and then a little bit milder as we get into next week.
You going skiing this weekend, or are you waiting?
No. I'm not going to deal with crowds and just, a few.
I hope you're there on April 15th when we're really trying to see if we'll stay open another week. Be one of those guys, right?
April is the best time to ski.
I agree.
Fully open, most amount of snow.
But I also like the ability to play golf in the same day, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get out for some laps this year, Sean, especially with those new skis. Yeah. Coming up here on Arc Salt Lake, a kitten in southern Utah stuck in a tough spot. Next, see the video of police coming to its rescue. St. George Police going above and beyond to help rescue a kitten.
Yeah, here's the video. The 4-month-old kitten was tangled up in a string on a trailer hitch. Police cut it free and say it lost some toes because the string cut off circulation, but they don't think its foot will need to be amputated.
The kitten had surgery. It's now resting on a stray hold at a local shelter. Wow. This is a story that's all over the place right now. You've heard of drunk as a skunk. How about drunk as a raccoon?
Police in Ashland, Virginia were called to a local liquor store where they found a mess of broken bottles, spilled liquor, and one very drunk raccoon passed out in the bathroom.
It's got to be correct, right? Like this actually happened. Aside from what's likely a hefty hangover, the animal slept it off, was released back into the wild. I want to see surveillance. They got to have they got to have surveillance video up there in a liquor store, which is prone to possible theft, right? That picture I've seen all over the place, though, and yeah, maybe just want to take a quick little nap there after getting into the good stuff. Thanks for watching tonight. We are back tomorrow at 7. Be safe out there. Keep an eye on the sky.